Hello everyone and welcome to morning coffee break. I hope everybody's doing good today. It's Friday, March 28th. Currently it's 53 degrees. Get this, high is going to be 78. And tomorrow too is what it says. And then it's going to be in the lower 70s and high upper 60s for several more days after that. And the lows are not going to be that bad either. It's much warmer than it should be, really. If I knew for sure it wasn't going to frost before May, which anything can happen before then, really, I'd love to be able to put some things out there. I might be able to put something out there that's more hardy, like lettuce or something like that, but I don't know. It's not worth it if it kills it, though, I can tell you that, if it gets really cold. But it is unusually warm. I'd say probably average for this time of year would be like in the upper 40s and mid 50s, something like that for a high. So, did I say 53 and then 78, 53 right now, 1% chance of rain and winds at 3 miles per hour. So really nice day. I may have to get out there and walk if I can do it. Because I feel a little rough today, starting to feel rough from my infusion. It takes a while to kind of hit you. The night before, or the night of my infusion, I can't sleep. I don't know what it is about the stuff, but it makes it where I can't sleep. So I didn't get much sleep, of course. And then I just start feeling achy all over in my joints and stuff, and just exhausted, like. And sometimes if there's something going on in my stomach, it'll make my stomach hurt, but what it's doing is trying to fix the problem or whatever. So lasts about 3. I've had some delayed side effects sometimes, but usually an average of about 3 days, and then I'll start to feeling better. So that it's worth it, really. It really is, because I wish it didn't wear off sometimes, though, at the end, towards the next one, though. But yeah, it gives me a lot of time with no flares, and that a flare will ruin your day. And it's awful when you may have seen commercials like this. They show the calendar, and you've got all these things you're supposed to do, and our calendars look like that. And then it comes to that day, and you don't know if you're going to feel good or not. And then all of a sudden you're super sick, and cramping and stuff. And you have to not do whatever it is, unless it's to the doctor. I'll go to the doctor sick, kind of feeling sick, but I had to cancel a lot of stuff over the years, and I think sometimes people don't really understand it, and I've even had them say something like, you don't look sick or something, but how do you know how I feel inside? I mean, just because, what am I supposed to look like? I try to, keep a positive outlook on things. It's rough sometimes, but I do. I really try to. I think that's the best. Okay. Today, I said the out and about video was yesterday, but I don't know why. I totally forgot that I'm usually able to make a video at my infusion, so that came out yesterday. So the out and about video of going to my blood work and the doctor appointment stuff will be today. Yeah, the one is sometimes it's a little challenging to be able to speak to where y'all can hear me. If you notice, I am more or less almost whispering sometimes. It's just because I don't want to inconvenience anybody that's trying to get some rest, and a lot of them usually are in there. This poor old gal, she was looking awful pale and stuff, and then I noticed they gave her 2 units of blood. And I've got two before, and then had to get some other times too, and that's quite a bit. So she couldn't have been feeling good at all, I know. Okay, I try to speak to them if they'll speak to me, or if they'll, at least if I say hi, at least if they act like they will talk. I'll talk to anybody, and but I also respect if they don't seem like they feel good, let them just rest. I've seen people actually kind of pester people before that looked like they just wanted to rest. They're talking a mile a minute, and the person's like, you're like, I think they would be better off if you let them take a little nap. But okay, so for dinner tonight, when I was looking through the freezer, I saw this, and I remember we got it from Grocery Outlet, and we've got it before, and it's good. I don't remember the name brand. It's General Tao's chicken. I don't think it comes with rice, though, if I remember. I'll make some jasmine rice, or I think I even have some fried rice, maybe ready rice. But if not, I'll make some jasmine rice. I got a 5-pound bag of that. And some of those Pagoda, I think it is, chicken egg rolls that are so good, that I got so cheap. Buy one, get one free at Kroger. That was a great deal I came across. Okay, so the jokes. Okay, here we are. Apparently, keeping tropical fish at home can have a calming effect on the brain. Must be all the endorphins. Endorphins. Here's a little, kind of a long one. A very successful businessman had a meeting with his new son-in-law. I welcome you into the family, said the man. To show you how much we care for you, I am making you a 50-50 partner in my business. All you have to do is go to the factory every day and learn the operation. I'd be like, no problem. I will be all over it. The son-in-law interrupted. I hate factories. I can't stand the noise. I see, replied the father-in-law. Well, then you'll work in the office and take charge of some of the operations. I hate office work, said the son-in-law. I can't stand being stuck behind a desk. Wait a minute, said the father-in-law. I just made you half owner of a money-making industry, but you don't like factories and won't work in an office. What am I going to do with you? Easy, said the son-in-law. Buy me out. I'd say, I'll tell you what. Beat it. I tried to make you half partner in my business already. And, you basically dissed me. So, hit the road. Let's see what this is. What's that one? I don't know. Hit the door and something. Don't let the door hit you in the behind on the way out, or something like that. It's my way or the highway. But he's trying to help that guy. Really, I mean, come on. Ooh, I'll bet his wife, the guy's daughter, I bet she gave him a earful. Okay, let's see what the thought of the day is. Another one I never heard of, Paulo Coelho. If you pay attention to the present, you can improve upon it. I think I agree with that. Okay. And for trivia time, I'm trying to see, some of these seem familiar. So, where was this one I saw up here? This might be a little, I don't know if are all going to be this type of question, but it says, even non-readers will surely guess these 20 literary masterpieces. And I try to do stuff, not just stuff that I'm familiar with, I used to read a lot of books, but mainly like history books and stuff like that, more than novels and stuff like that. I like just, you know, I liked all the pictures too of history books and stuff, you know. So, what is the most famous work by Dante Alighieri? Alighieri. Never heard of him. The most famous work. Greek tragedy, eternal poem, divine comedy, ultimate essay. That name doesn't sound familiar at all. Dante Alighieri. Eternal poem. Famous work. Gosh, I have no idea. For some reason, I want to say the poem. No, it's a divine comedy. So did I? You know what? I'm getting tired of not doing. I talk too much in between about the stuff. So if someone said each one that I said I didn't. I was afraid I didn't say the answers to, that I did. So, you know, I think I did. It's Greek tragedy, divine comedy, eternal poem, ultimate essay. I'm pretty sure I said it, and I said eternal poem, but it's divine comedy. And the Divine Comedy is an Italian narrative poem by Dante Alighieri, begun 1308 and completed around 1321. Wow, takes a long time to write it, shortly before his death. Which of these is a wizard in the J.R.R. Tolkien novel The Hobbit? Gandalf, Merlin, Darth Vader, Houdini. Now, I know I read those. Gandalf, Merlin, Darth Vader, Houdini. Okay. Give you a second, but I'm not familiar with, well, kind of with these. Gandalf, I think, is the one that's on the Harry Potter. I could be wrong about that. And Darth Vader, of course, is Star Trek, or I mean Star Wars. Houdini, he wasn't in any novel. I mean, he was a real person. So I want to say it's Merlin, I'm pretty sure. No, I got it backwards. No, Merlin wasn't in Harry Potter either, was he? Wasn't this been writing? What happened? It is Gandalf. The Hobbit, or There and Back Again, is a children's fantasy novel by English author J.R.R. Tolkien. The wizard who joins the wizard Gandalf and the 13 dwarfs of Thorin's company. I really thought Gandalf was the one from Harry Potter, so I learned something else. Of course, all these names kind of sound, you know, not Darth Vader, though. So I missed two already, but I learned something for sure. I really thought I had it right. Herman Melville wrote which famous oceanic novel? Robinson Crusoe, Sinbad the Sailor, Moby Dick, Treasure Island. Okay, and we've had trivia questions before that had to do with this, but a different type question with different answers, you know, except for the right one. So Robin Crusoe, Sinbad the Sailor, Moby Dick, Treasure Island. Okay, I think it's Moby. I got one right, yay! Moby Dick is a novel by Herman Melville, published in London in October 1851 as The Whale, and a month later in New York City as Moby Dick or The Whale. Okay, I never heard of it called that. Which American author wrote The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn? Mark Twain, Sylvia Plath, H.P. Lovecraft, F. Scott Fitzgerald. And I have actually heard of all these at least. I forget the guy's real name now. It'll probably say in the answer. Mark Twain. So I got 2 right and 2 wrong. The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn is a novel by American author Mark Twain, which was first published in the United Kingdom in December 1884, in the United States in February 1885. It doesn't tell his real name. And that was his like pen name, Mark Twain. I don't know why I can't remember it right now. Okay, which of these is a Shakespeare play? She Stoops to Conquer, Pygmalion, Romeo and Juliet, Waiting for Godot, or Godot, G-O-D-O-T, probably Godot. I think a lot of y'all will know this. I never really studied much about this, about Shakespeare, but I've seen documentaries on him though. It's Romeo and Juliet. Yep. Romeo and Juliet's a tragedy written by William Shakespeare early in his career about 2 young Italian star-crossed lovers whose death ultimately reconcile their feuding families. Too late, though, when they're dead. Which of these is a novella written by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry? E-X-U-P-E-R-Y. And it's A-N-T-O-I-N-E. Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. I don't know. The Little Prince, Post Office, The Bonfire of Vanities, Harry Potter. Oh, man. I don't know. Little Prince, Post Office, Bonfire of Vanities. I'm going to say Little Prince. Hey, got lucky. This Little Prince is a novella written and illustrated by French writer and military pilot Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. Which of the following books is a novel? The Great Gatsby, Leaves of Grass, The Divine Comedy, Night Sky with Exit Wounds. Okay? Novel. Great Gatsby. Right. Making a comeback. Great Gatsby is a 1925 novel by American writer F. Scott Fitzgerald. Which of these novels follows the lives of 4 March sisters? Of the 4 March sisters, Little Women, Moby Dick, For Whom the Bells Toll, The Hobbit. Okay? Little Women, Moby Dick, For Whom the Bell Tolls, The Hobbit. Little Women. It's Little Women is a coming-of-age novel written by American novelist Louisa May Alcott, originally published in 2 volumes, 1868 and 1869, and then it goes on about the story. Come on, I got my finger on it, is what I did. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more. Which of these is a popular novel by J.R.R. Tolkien? Lord of the Flies, Lord of the Rings, The Hunger Games, A Tale of Two Cities. The Hunger Games. Good movie, though. Good movies, the Hunger Game one. It's The Lord of the Rings. I think everybody knows that. And then one more question. Spanish writer Miguel de Cervantes created which famous character? Quasimodo, Don Quixote, Robin Hood, Dracula. Quasimodo, Don Quixote, Robin Hood, Dracula. I think it's Don Quixote. Right. Yeah, Miguel de Cervantes in full. Miguel something, something, something. Okay, it just keeps going on and on. Okay, 8 right and 2 wrong today. Not too bad. I like this. I didn't really know that much about it, and I learned some things, so it's all good. So I hope you did too, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out. And hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody have a great day, and check out Out and About with Mike and Joy later. Bye, everyone, and God bless.